So I got to start this off because I always tell people Lamorne is my Achilles heel when it comes to acting. People don't know this. It was between me and Lamorne for New Girl.
Oh, wow.
We were the last two standing.
Wow.
Can I tell you? Can I
go
people,
for it?
I've heard a lot of people say what you just said, but this is the only time it's accurate.
Right.
There can only be one time that you were up against someone.
Right.
But I've had actors that will man, I almost had that. It was supposed to be me, and I was going like, no, it was Justin. It was literally that one last final audition. That last thing. It was me and this guy.
Man,
Wow.
Now I told my version of the story on another episode, which is you had already auditioned, from my understanding, 9 times or so prior, and I want you to talk about that, but I'm gonna kind of give the setup. He had already auditioned 9 times.
Right.
I was off filming 21 Jump Street at the time in New Orleans. I get a call, they want you to audition for this show called New Girl. I was like, bet. I shoot my audition tape in the hotel room with a cast member. They was like, oh, they like you. They like you. As soon as you get back to LA, they want you to go in with casting. I go in with casting. They're like, oh my God, who is this? They sent me over to audition with Zoe and Max and all of them. I went in there, found out. They're like, oh my God, who is this? Who is this guy? So then now I done made it to the final testing. I see Lamorne, and when I seen Lamorne was like, yeah, man, this gonna be my 10th time auditioning, and I'm thinking, I said to myself, God, I'm gonna really hate to take this job. Because at this point, I'm going through murdering these auditions.
Especially after callbacks, the confidence just goes.
Right.
It's just it's up.
Callback after call, I'm knocking them down.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I done met Zoe Deschanel. Zoe Deschanel looking at me. I said, oh, I got this. So I go with, now before we do this testing, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Before we do this testing, they say, okay, Justin, they say, don't do any improv. Don't do any improv, no ad-libbing, stick to the script.
Right.
Okay? Said, all right.
Were you improv and having fun with the other ones?
Yeah, and the other ones, it was a little looser. I was
Yeah.
throwing out some jokes. You know, I throw out some jokes to make it funnier. I go in first. I have a good audition. Nice, solid. I said I didn't ad-lib. I did what they asked me to do.
Very professional.
Very professional. Lamorne goes in, and this how cruel they are. They have you wait. You just waiting around and shit like that. So I'm sitting in the lobby or wherever the we was at. Lamorne goes in. All I hear is, oh. And I'm thinking, what type of laughs is this? I go and I put my ear to the door. This dude destroying in the room. But the thing is, I said, he's doing improv. I'm thinking, this ain't sticking to the script. He come out, it's just like Hollywood Shuffle. He come out just like, oh my God, we love what you did. He's like, oh, thank you. I'm thinking, just. And I asked him one time, I said, hey man, didn't they tell you not to do improv? He was like, yeah, I wasn't listening to them. But you tell your version. I want you to tell the backstory of how you auditioned 9 times leading up to New Girl, and then your mindset going into that final testing to book New Girl.
So this one was a crazy. This is my first pilot season, right? So I'd never knew the your 10 scripts. You got this show, auditioning for like 2 things in a day.
Right.
I'd never.
Wait, so I'm not cut you off. So you're coming out of either your commercial stuff?
Yeah,
got you.
Because I didn't have an agent. I had to put my commercial reel together to get a theatrical agent. So this is the first time I was auditioning for TV, and movies and etc. And I remember a particular week that was happening where I had a New Girl audition when it was called Chicks and or something like that.
Yeah.
I did audition for that.
Yeah.
Too.
It came down to you and Lamorne.
I had the bootleg title. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, so it was Chicks and then I had another one called Assistants, right? So this is crazy. I went in for the Assistants, and it's a multicam with Heather Locklear and T.J. Miller and David Henry. So I was like, I'm reading it and going, oh, I can do this in my sleep. And it's just monologue after monologue, but in between each monologue is like a couple words that you got to set me up for. So the casting assistant is in there reading with me. She keep dropping lines. up my monologue because I don't know which one we at because she's off. She's trying to be off book, but she ain't off book.
Oh.
So they pass on me, and I told my agent I need to get back in there. I need to get back in there. Now that same day I had to go do another audition for New Girl, right? And they moved me forward. They liked me or whatever, and then the assistants finally was like, okay, we can see him again, but he's got to read with producers. I go in to read with the producers. That same woman is there about to read with me. And I said, listen, with all due respect. Give it a buck. Yeah.
My career's on the line.
Yeah.
Come on.
I said, either you pick up that script or somebody else going to have to read with me. And they looked at me like, this. And I was like, hey, listen, I ain't got no job right now. If I leave here with no job, then I'm in the same place. So I don't give I need you to be on point. So the actual casting director read with me. Halfway through my audition, because I'm killing it in my mind. Halfway through the audition, he goes, all right, that's enough. And I was like, ooh, maybe I'm just not as good as I thought. But it was the opposite. He goes, we hear you're auditioning for a New Girl tomorrow. And I said, yeah. And he goes, can we ask you to tank that audition? And I was like, wow. Yeah, make me an offer.
Yeah.
And then we just went. So I go to the first test for coach for New Girl.
That's right. Damon Wayans Jr.
Damon Wayans Jr. I go in for that when I'm sitting at the studio. Now, you know, when you're testing, if you sign that contract, that means they now have you. If they want to use you, they can. So you're in first position with whatever that show is. So before I signed the contract, my agent called me and was like, don't sign the contract. The assistant is making you an official offer and for more money. So you got to take the offer because I still had to go in and audition for a New Girl. They could pass on me. So I take that audition. I take the job on assistants, right? That we shoot the pilot, it doesn't get picked up. New Girl hires Damon Wayans Jr. for coach, it gets picked up. His show, Happy Endings, gets another season, so he can't be coach. He can't be on the show. So they want to keep coach because Damon killed it. So they had to create a new character, and they create Winston. So instead of just offering me that part, because they then came back and offered me the job of coach. They said if Lamorne, if we offer it to him, will he take it? But I'd already signed on to be on the assistant.
Wow.
So now there's an open slot. They created the Winston character. Instead of offering it to me, they made me audition for it. I auditioned for it so many times, like you said, like 9 or 10 times. I think it's in the bag at this point. Everybody done read.
Hold on, I want to make sure I'm keeping up with the timeline. You go assistants and New Girl, neither one of these things has aired.
No.
You go in for assistants, you have to sign the contract, you're working on that, and at that time Damon Jr. is on New Girl.
Wait, so then yes, they cast Damon. I can't do New Girl because I agreed to do the assistant.
Got you. They cast Damon. And then when he can't do it anymore.
Season 2 now?
Okay. This is season 1. This is season 1. They had only shot the pilot. That's all they did. We both shot pilots. Assistants no one never saw the light of day.
Gotcha.
New Girl, everybody loved. So then they were like, okay, before we carry on, we need to keep it. We need another character. And it wasn't, people think they just replaced one black dude with a black. No, it was they were seeing every ethnicity for it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like I had white dudes go, man, I auditioned for Winston, or Asian guys, different age ranges, exhibit read. You know
I
what I
heard
mean?
about that.
And so I thought I had gotten the part because I auditioned so much. It had gotten to the point where security would see me pull up to the front gate and they'd be like, yeah, you good. Yeah. You ain't got the job yet? Nigga, go ahead. Yeah, it was literally like that. And I'm like, it's me again. Everybody knew my name at this point. Lamorne, people in the hallway. I'm like, at this point, they just fucking with me. And I remember even telling my agent, like, look, I want it, but I'm not about to keep doing this. Either I know that I'm not a name yet, but like I'm auditioning for you and you see what I can do. So you already got Zoe. Damon's coming back. These are 2 names. So just live with that. And the rest could be unknown. That's fine. And so Max Greenfield was already kind of known.
Yeah.
And so long story short, I hear about you. This is what I hear. So
I hear about you.
They go, so I thought it was in the bag, literally. They were like, the job is yours, basically. And I was like, okay. And the next thing I know, I think it was Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson was like...
We did 21 Jump Street together.
Jake was like, and this is the look on Jake's face. Jake was like, so we thought, the murmurings is that it was going to be you, but then there's this kid, Just did a movie with him.
Don't do this to Justin.
I didn't look it, but I mean,
He goes, this kid, Justin hires, and as soon as he said, because I knew Justin, I was like this.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm like, didn't they see this nigga already? He didn't audition already? Like, because when you know, you know. When
Right.
you know of certain killers, you go like, oh, fuck. I can see people in the audition room and go, we're different. Either they want him or they want me. Like, we're different. Justin and I had very, very similar sense of humor.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you're straightforward, just like joke. It was weird, different. There was always some nuance about Justin. And I was like, motherfucker. I went home pissed. I'm not joking. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Now this nigga available? He off shooting movies and shit. Go do your fucking movie.
Go employed.
You and Tatum, go do your thing.
Like, god damn. And so I'm like, it's you and Brandon T. Jackson at the time. Just y'all go work. Y'all go do film. Let me stay over here and do TV. And he came in, and you had one audition already in person, right? And then we went for the test. They were like, yeah, they loved him, so we're gonna go ahead with the test. Gonna be you and Justin. And I went, you gotta be shitting me. And then we go in, and I remember having this mindset of like, I could have the worst audition of my life. You got 12 other tapes of me crushing it. So it is what it is. Don't just throw caution to the wind. And they gave me the exact same note. They said, when you go in, this is kind of a stuffy room. Try not to improvise. Just stick to the script. And I was like, I'm on audition number, it might have been 15 a total or something like that. I was like, I'm at this audition. Y'all want me to now switch it up? That's not my strong suit. Everybody know how to read the lines.
Everybody know how to read.
If you make all of us read the lines, you're going to have a hard time picking who did it best. But if you say, make it your own, now it's going to be, it's going to be 4 different unique takes and styles.
Right.
That's how you really get to see it. And so I just was like, I hear what you're saying.
fuck all that.
I hear it. Man, I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. And you were getting laughs in the room. But when he was getting laughs in the room, I was doing the same shit he was doing.
Right.
I was listening. It was the moments in the script that he was killing. Those moments, he wasn't really improvising.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, if I go in and I do the exact same thing, now it's just aesthetics. Who do they think looks better?
Right.
Who do they think they can get along with more? And I was like,
they did think I looked a little young compared to the rest of the cast.
yeah, he very, very much so.
Yeah, because I was 20.
you was clean
I was
face
20.
too,
I
huh?
was clean face because I was coming off 21 Jump Street playing high school student. I was
Yeah.
like 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I knew right away. I was like, I have to improvise. I can't do the exact same thing because now they're just which looks better on the poster. That's what they're doing. So I went in there and just immediately out the gate just start just firing. I'm till this day, it literally felt like I was killing it at an arena. The way they were laughing, and
It sounded like that.
and
Especially in the stuffy room.
It sounded like that.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
about he set a bazooka off in there.
Yeah, I was like, that was the best audition of my life. Till this day, it still was. And I remember leaving the room, thinking to myself, if I don't get this audition, I might need plastic surgery or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. I gotta straighten my teeth. I gotta fix my hairline. I don't know what the fuck they want from me. And I remember me and you were walking back to our cars, and they called me.
Yeah.
They called me, and it was my agent, and she was like, "Hey, so you're gonna get a call from a 323 number, so just answer it. Keep your phone on." And I was like, "Oh shit, 323." I looked at Justin. I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to
We'll catch up when we can. Have a good day.
Shut up right now.
But the cool thing about how you even got the audition was that I heard, and then tell me if I'm wrong about this, I heard it came from Jonah Hill.
Jonah, I don't know if he is the reason I got the audition, but I heard he did put in a word for me, I think, when it was getting around. Maybe so, though. It could have been, because I'm thinking about how did he, I know he did put in a call for me at some point.
Because he had a cartoon at the same time that was about to air at Fox. And they were like, Jonah's trying to keep the whole family together. And he wanted him to be on the show while he had a cartoon. And it'd be a whole you know.
That was until I didn't kiss him in 21 Jump Street. And then, you
I heard
know,
about that too.
Yeah, that's why I was not in 22 Jump Street. But
Which is so mind-boggling to me.
yeah.
When you stand on certain principles that you may have, and people look at it. I don't know the story, the full story, but that's what I heard.
No, I mean, essentially, I played a gay dude in the movie. You know, I was a gay black kid to get punched by Channing Tatum. Everybody's seen it. And essentially, the character is gay, but I played him straight. It's a reveal that I'm gay. So after Channing punched me, I'm like, you punched me because I'm gay, you know.
Yeah.
But there was an additional scene that they were trying to add in that was not in the script. That we play Spin the Bottle. Like Jonah came up to me and was like, "Hey man, we're gonna add this scene. We're playing Spin the Bottle, and you're gonna spin it. It's gonna land on me. Then we're gonna kiss, And I was like, nigga. No, I'm like, I'm not. I said, bro, the hood would never take me back. You know, making and kissing you, bro. I can't kiss you. And he got in his feelings. And so he got in his feelings, and we didn't talk for a month. And then a month later, this is around the New Girl time, he came back around and was like, you know, my bad for, you know, that was my first time he told me that was my first time someone telling me no in a long time. And, and it got to me. He was straight up with me. Beautiful. But then we got back cool again, and then that's when all the New Girl. So that's what made him still reach out about New Girl.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, okay. Because I heard what did Andrew Schultz was telling a story about you people, and about how him and Lauren London didn't really kiss.
Yeah, Lauren didn't kiss him either.
Man,
didn't kiss who?
Lauren didn't technically kiss Jonah Hill in the movie You People. I think it was technically like special effects
like CGI or something like that.
You could have special effects.
I know.
No, the hood
wasn't
still
around
there. The hood still would have got you.
But anyways.
What up, man? It's your boy BT Kingsley, man. Killin the Pod is here. Been a great time, man. Subscribe to the page. You here? Press that button.